I'm Shannon Burns and welcome to The Filter. Let's get into all the top music news stories of the day. Make sure you subscribe because we come out with new episodes every single Monday and Thursday to keep you up to date with all of the latest stories. Taylor Swift dropped a bombshell and announced that we are getting a brand new album from her tonight at midnight. She made a post saying, "Most of the things I had planned this summer didn't end up happening, but there is something I hadn't planned on that did happen. And that thing is my 8th studio album, Folklore. Surprise! Tonight at midnight, I'll be releasing my entire brand new album of songs I've poured all of my whims, dreams, fears, and musing into. I wrote and recorded this music in isolation, but got to collaborate with some musical heroes of mine." And went on to list the collabs that we can expect, like Aaron Dessner, who co-wrote and produced 11 of the 16 tracks on this album, Bon Iver, William Bowery, and Jack Antonoff. We knew that we would be getting some new music from artists in the pandemic, but we definitely didn't expect an entire album from Taylor Swift, especially considering her last album just came out last year, Love Her. Taylor Swift is really just out here saving 2020, and we are so thankful for that. Demi Lovato is getting married. She made the announcement on her Instagram that she is now engaged to her boyfriend Max Ehrich, who's an actor from The Young and the Restless. He popped the question on a beach in Malibu. They had photos taken and Demi shared those on her Instagram, just beautiful, with a caption that said, "When I was little, my birth dad always called me his little partner." And went on to say, "Today I'm officially going to be someone else's partner. I knew I loved you from the moment I met you. It was something I can't describe to anyone who hasn't experienced it firsthand, but luckily you did too. I've never felt so unconditionally loved by someone in my life, other than my parents, flaws and all. You never pressure me to be anything other than myself." The two of them have had somewhat of a pandemic love story. They've been together since March and quarantined together in secret, which they didn't do very well considering that Demi ended up walking in on Max while he was on Instagram Live, confirming to fans that they were in fact in isolation together. They continued their relationship and they confirmed it in the music video for Stuck With You by Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande, and since then they have not been shy about sharing their relationship online. We are so happy for them and not at all a little bit jealous that they have this perfect pandemic love story, and some of us just don't. It's fine. Today is the big day. It was the magical moment 10 years ago when the stars aligned because Harry, Niall, Louis, Liam, and Zayn were all brought together to form One Direction. A special website has been launched that has behind-the-scenes content, a montage video, and remixed versions of their biggest songs. The site actually already crashed before it even launched due to so many fans trying to access it. Liam posted about the big day, saying, "What a journey. I had no idea what we were in for when I sent this text to my dad 10 years ago at the exact time the band was formed. Thanks to everyone that supported us over the years, and thanks to the boys for sharing this with me." He included a photo of the text that he sent to his dad saying that he's in a boy band and a photo of him and the other members. Niall posted a photo of the group as well. He said, "When I met these 4 gents, there was no way I thought we would go on to do what we did. So many unbelievable memories we shared together. We felt the adoration of millions from around the planet on a daily basis, and it was mind-blowing. It's such a major part of our lives and always will be." Louis said as well, "Too many incredible memories to mention, but not a day goes by that I don't think about how amazing it was," and then tagged the other members. And to the fans, the people who gave us these amazing opportunities, you are incredible. Your unmatched level of loyalty is something that makes me really proud. Miss it every day." And we heard from Harry. He said, "I've been struggling to put into words how grateful I am for everything that's happened over the last 10 years. I've seen things and places I've only dreamt of when I was growing up. I've had the pleasure of meeting and working with some of the most incredible people and gained friendships that I know I will treasure for the rest of my life. None of this would be possible without the support that you've given along the way. And for that, I will be forever thankful." This really is a historic day in music history, and it's so great that not only the members can acknowledge that, but fans can celebrate today and look back on everything that the group has given them over the last 10 years. We're gonna shift gears a little bit and talk about Canadian artist Langston Francis, who was dropped from his record label just days after multiple sexual assault allegations came out about him. An 18-year-old girl by the name of Lauren Kidd, she posted a video on her Instagram explaining that she's been claiming that he's a sexual abuser and rapist for years and has been advocating for people to stop supporting him. She said she never stopped sharing her story, and after doing so, there has been more women who have stepped forward. She said, "Sadly, it was not surprising, and compared to other women, she had it easy. There was a petition that actually came out calling for Sony to drop Langston from their record label that was signed by thousands of people, which ended up working. He is no longer associated with Sony Music. Langston made a post on his social media himself saying, "To anyone who I may have hurt with my behavior, I'm sorry. I'm pressing pause on my music career to reflect and consider what further actions I need to take to work on these personal issues." This is just bizarre news, also considering that I just did an interview with Langston Francis last week, which is probably his last music interview ever. This is just bizarre news, also considering that I just did an interview with Langston Francis last week, which is probably his last music interview ever. What is important is that we focus on these women who have come forward and support them in any way that we can. Thanks so much for watching this episode of The Filter. Comment down below, let me know what you think about these stories, and we'll be back on Monday for more of The Filter.